Hi, I'm Liz. I go by Stitch by Liz with an underscore over on Instagram. And welcome to FlushTube 61. Yay! I got it right because last week I got it wrong. Today is Friday the 4th of September 2024. It is not even 8 o'clock in the morning. The tiny overlord has been fed. So hopefully he's quiet, although he has been bouncing off the walls since approximately 4 o'clock this morning. So it's been a morning. I'm very tired. If you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for joining one of my videos. If you're returning, welcome back to the hot mess that is me. If you are new, this is my corner of YouTube where I talk about all things cross stitch. This little corner, at least I'm pretty sure it's this little corner because I've moved my room around, is where my husband and unpaid editor Ross will input whatever he wants. And apparently this tiny corner is where the tiny overlord Vader puts his comments if you saw my last video. I didn't even know they were in there until I watched the video after it had already been uploaded. So, you know, that was hilarious. I love that. My top has got some words on it. It is a Crescent City sweatshirt. It says "Light It Up" on this sleeve, and then it's got Wolf Howling at the Moon. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not going to spoil. What has happened in the last 2 weeks? A lot. My niece turned 16. We had her 16th birthday party. It makes me feel really old. We've had some unwell family members. It's been a lot. I have finished 2 projects. I started a new whip. I blame Mel for that one, 100%. And I've worked on a few whips, so a lot has been happening. I'm just very tired. I have not slept very well for a couple of days, so let's hope this video is not too disjointed. I do only have one piece of haul. I mean, it's one piece of haul, but it's multiple pieces that make up that one piece of haul. Anyway, shouldn't have rubbed my face, now it's red. Yeah, other than that, I don't really think much has been happening. Okay, the biggest thing that has happened is I have changed my space. This is my craft room / office. I used to be facing that wall. That's where my desk was. That's where I was sitting. That's where I would film from, and you would see this wall that I am now facing. I got a new sit-stand desk, which is what you're currently sitting on, with just a Harry Potter box set instead of my like big illustrated editions holding you up, because I can adjust the height of this desk, because it is an electric sit-stand desk. It is phenomenal. It is so much bigger than what I had. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10, recommend. So when my desk was behind me, I had a long skinny bookshelf, which is now sitting next to me, next to my desk. And obviously so these drawers have got my Aida Even Weave and Linen, my patterns. The next drawer down has got my like quilting fabric that I do for project bags because I don't quilt, and then my bottom drawer is just like miscellaneous stitchy stuff. And then next to that we have my trolley with all my needle minders. I just have a dining room chair with my Lowry lamp there, just for now. But I will eventually get an armchair, and that will be my little stitchy corner, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, it's been amazing. So I'm going to jump into my finishes, and then I'll jump into my new start and my whips, and we can get this show on the road because I start work in 34 minutes. My first finish that I had was one of the December Down Under series from Lindy Stitches, and it is the Kiwi, and I finished it. So yeah, here's a little kiwi on a barbecue with a little spatula. So this is using DMC and the Called For Cottage Garden threads. And this is I don't know if it's a 16 count or an 18 count that I hand dyed myself. I cannot for the life of me figure it out, even with counting the stitches per inch, because it's not accurate since it's been dyed. So who knows? Who knows? I'm pretty sure it was a 16 count that is now a 17 count since dyeing. But, you know, who knows? It's a kiwi. So kiwi is finished. That's one more whip off my whip list. And the other thing that I finished is May the 4th by Forbidden Fibre Co. And I cannot wait to post this on Instagram because I've been holding off until filming this video. But it is phenomenal. So this is May the 4th by Forbidden Fibre Co. It is stitched on the kit fabric and floss, so I ordered an 18 count. It is an opal and it's stitched as charted using the called for Forbidden Fibre Co floss. It's amazing. Like, I love this fabric. I don't stitch from the center of the fabric. I count 3-inch margin. So I do have a little bit of fabric left over. Maybe I can use for a little ornament or something. But yeah, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. This will be framed and hopefully eventually put up in our theatre room. With all the other Star Wars stuff that's in there at the moment. And Harry Potter stuff. So yeah, that's my finish. My new start is a chart that just came out, I believe, from Hello from Liz Matthews. It is Boo Spook Haunt. Russell put up a picture. But I blame Mel for this. Because she said she was going to start it, and then I got FOMO because it's so cute. So I wanted to start it. Now, there are it's one colorway, but there are two different mock-ups that Liz Matthews has provided. One is on a charcoal and one is on a neutral. She did say on the neutral, the words around the outside will need to be done in black rather than the called for, because the called for is too close to the neutral, and called for is almost identical to the color fabric that I have chosen, because my brain decided it wanted to try the 40 count that I bought from Daisy Chain Stitchery. It's in the color Flax. I got this from Vic Stitches. So I'm stitching this 1/2 on 40 count linen. Who even am I? So this is where I'm up to. I got a tiny start. The white is not showing up super well on camera. It's showing up okay in person, but I may actually switch it out to B5200 just to make it super, super white. I am not doing the lettering on the outside. What I am going to do though, so this is, it's all using DMC. This is 310. I'm not a fan of how sparse it looks. I mean, it's fine. I might just leave it, but like 1/2 in the other colors looks fantastic. So I might actually change this out for, I think I've got a skein of like Witching Hour. So I might change it out for that and do that as Witching Hour. I'm not 100% sure. And then I don't want to have to frog, but I'm going to, and change that in the ghost into B5200. I mean, I can see it in person. It's just not coming up as bright as I want it to, which is fine. And this flower is meant to be red, but the called for threads are brown. So I'm going to change that. Essentially, I'm going to restart this project all over again. But you know, I'll work across onto other bits and then I'll frog once I've had some more stitching in, because I don't want to have to frog on 40 count. This needle minder is from Ginger Stitch AU. It's one of the acrylic ones they do now. Look at it. It matches my planchette floss drops too. I love them. Okay. Next up we have 3 Witchy Stitcher charts. Like I said in my previous video, I am whipping down, so I have been spinning from my Focus on a Finish wheel, which is 26 7 whips, actually probably less now that they're finished. And it spun up the Haunted Carousel by the Witchy Stitcher. This was a Patreon only chart. I don't know if it's available now. It might be on our website. Go have a look. Anyway, this is where I'm up to. So I did the back stitching in here and I've worked my way across to the edge. I did put in the black all under here too. So yeah, this is on an 18 count that I hand dyed myself. Both needle minders are from Ginger Stitch AU. This is the metallic planchette one. And this is the Midnight Moth, I believe. But yeah, this is where this is up to. So this is going to get a lot of work between now and December until it's finished, hopefully. All right, next up is a piece I was working on for Sal and Sampler September. It is also on my list for focus on finish because it is so close to being done. And that is the Supernatural Stitch Along by the Witchy Stitcher. So I'm just going to show you what I've done, what I've worked on. So it's little ghosties. So I finished the ghosts and I've started the demon. And then I've only got 2 left to go. So this is what mine looks like so far. My borders, don't talk to me about my borders. They're very tight on the edges. So yeah, so I'm doing metallic in every single one. So there's red, white, I used red again, and then gold, and then I added the black. The witch is charted differently. I did her hair in white treasure braid for Manon from Throne of Glass. And like I've said, I know it's a vampire and she's a witch, but it just gave me Manon vibes anyway. And here is going to be a Bat Boy and the Harpy. And I was going to rechart the Harpy. If you know, you know. But I don't know because I'm not a fan of her character. I'll probably leave the Harpy as is. Anyway. Supernatural Sal. So close to being done. It's my oldest stitch along. Alright, the final Witchy Stitcher chart that I have worked on this fortnight is the Nostalgic Ouija board. This one is on my focus on a finish. However, it is also on my 13 Stitches of Halloween wheel. So Athena came up with this many moons ago. Athena is Stitching Goddess Designs. If you don't watch her, go over and give her a watch because she does a would you rather in her videos and they are hilarious. People's answers are just fantastic. So anywho, this was my first spin for 13 Stitches of Halloween. So this was worked on for the 1st and 2nd of October. And I'm just going to move my needle minder and thread out the way. This is where I'm up to. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I'm going to try block what I can. It's not working. Where's its project bag? That's not its project bag, but you know, this will do. So this is where it's up to. So I've got 3 corners done. Yay! So what I actually did in the 2 days was Mystifying Oracle backstitch. I finished the A in Ouija. I finished the Vampire Bat Kitty in the middle, and I did all of this. There is a counting mistake in this purple. I'm gonna have to frog it, but whatever. So I'm going to work on that next, and then I'll do the letters last because I feel like the letters are gonna just be really easy stitching. Stitching the black on black this week on this was not fun, so you know, at least it had some progress. So yeah. Book of Spells needleminder. Not that you can see it because my light is not helpful. Where am I going to put this now? Over here. Is from, if I can do this, is from Ginger Stitch AU. Because where else do I get my minders from? Okay, next up is Max. He is my sister's cat. The photo is by me, charted by me. And least I think the photo's by me. Me and my sister are having this debate. We don't know. Either she took it or I took it. Who knows? One of us took it. I charted it. I'm stitching it. She wants it by Christmas. This has less than 4,000 stitches left. There are park threads. I apologize if you don't like them. I don't know what to tell you. It's the only thing that is making me sane whilst stitching this. So I've bumped Maxi from just another Maxi Monday to Sundays, so he gets a full day, and hopefully we'll get finished before Christmas. So I only need to do 462 stitches a day to get this done in the first week of December. I'm pretty sure. Actually, it might be less now. This is where he's up to. He looks so good. Oh, Maxi. So the top background is done. The side background is done to about here. I need to do some fill in. But he's looking so good. I think she's going to be so happy with him. I want to get it done well before Christmas so I get a chance to wash him, iron him, and potentially frame him as well. I'm hoping he fits in like a regular frame because he's going to look so good. Oh, he looks so good. I don't mind like small full coverages like this. It's the BAPs that are just not calling to me anymore. Cat Needleminder is one of a duo from Ginger Stitch AU, and the Night Garden acrylic is also from Ginger Stitch AU. Are all of my minders from Ginger Stitch this week? Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Next up was my second spin for 13 Stitches of Halloween. It is the Salem Sisters Apothecary by Primrose Cottage Stitches. This is what it looks like because I have a physical chart. I did rechart this and have it in Pattern Keeper. But I worked on this yesterday and I have worked on it this morning, and it will get the rest of today as well before I respin for tomorrow. So let me just move my needle minder out of the way. And I've left it mostly in the Q-snap also because I'm just going to put the other side back on and keep stitching. So this is where I'm at to. So I'm stitching this on an 18 count Woodland Forest by Crafty Leanie. Using PR070 from Silks For You, which is just the black. This is where I'm up to. So this morning I stitched Potions, Part of the Crow, Charm's End, and then I did these little bits and pieces in here. I need to backstitch this spider that is just a blob as well. And I need to go back in and add a couple of back stitches to the T at the end, because the way it's charted, I'll do it on this one. The I and the T are very similar to the point where it's just really frustrating for my brain. So what I've done is I've added an extra curl on here so it actually looks like a T. If I had thought about it earlier, I would have recharted the I so it actually just looks like an I, but it would have thrown off the spacing. So this is where that's at. I love this fabric from Crafty Leanie. I don't know what to use my ice dyes for, and I feel they're best used for like monochromatic pieces. So the fabric has a chance to pop, which I love. So I'm going to put that back in the Q-snap after I finish filming, and that'll be worked on during my breaks for the rest of the day and after I finish work. So that's exciting. However, Animal Crossing New Horizons is coming today because, you know, I finally caved after how many years and we bought it off Amazon, so it's coming today. So maybe there may not be stitching tonight. We shall see. So that is all of my whips. I just have one piece of haul, and I mean, it's multiple pieces, sorry. And that is the JK's Retreat 2024 bag. I did not attend the retreat, but Janet, who is JK's, who runs JK's, she, what is the word? She had extras, so I got one. So my bag is white. All the bags were different colors. I sort of really want to like dye this now. We shall see. So that's the bag. Inside the bag was a bag. And she threw in a couple of charts. So she threw in Sakura Blossom. I don't know. This is from Cross Stitching Art. So she threw in that. And she threw in... she threw in Bees Bauble by Carol Nielsen. This is Carol X Stitch. How cute is it? Cute little bees. Then in the parcel we got a kit. It is a bookmark kit. So we got all of the fabric, all of the threads pre-sorted. We got the piece of bookmark band, the full chart, and this is what it looks like. So this is the JK's Bookmark 2024 by Carol Nielsen. Little koalas. They're cross stitching on a little hoop, which is super cute. Yay. If you can hear some noise, it's super, super windy and something in my neighbor's yard is going crazy. Anyway, in this bag, we got a multitude of things. So we got a little Australia koala clip-on, which is hilarious. So cute. We got a seam ripper. We got a little notebook. We got a JK's pen. We got a JK's needle minder. Now JK's, she's our online needlework store. She's where we buy everything from because supplies in Australia are like super expensive. She's who we literally, most of us, 90% of us in Australia use to get our things from. Just pulling everything out just to make it a little bit easier. All right, so we also got a needle threader, which is amazing. We got a little thimble. We got a little packet of mini wipes. We got thread wax. We got Stitches lotion. So this one is blackberry and vanilla, which I'm super excited about. We got a little JK's Ort jar. We got a set of needle grabbers. So they're like, you know, when your needle is sometimes like a bit too slippery or like too tight in the back and you can't pull it through. Fantastic. We got a 3-pack of these needle threaders. Oh, that one's for machines. That's cool. And there's one for silk. Oh, that's so fancy. We got a set of counting pins. We got a little motivational card. We got a DMC embroidery hoop. This is a 6.1 inch. This has little flowers on the outside, which is cute. Over there. And we got a tiny pair of mini snips. They have a little case for them. So yeah, tiny snips, which I love. So that was what was in the goodie bag for JK. So there is another chart that I'm missing, which was the other retreat chart, but it wasn't in my parcel, so it's okay. Yeah, so that was my haul. Nothing else. I haven't really ordered anything else. Nope. I did pay my invoice for my fabric of the month from Color Cascade a couple of days ago, so that'll be on its way. That'll be in my next video. Oh, I did buy something else. I bought the Blackwater Sirens Stitch Along from Bella Filipina. It's going to be massive. It's like 335 by 307. I need to dye fabric for it because I'm not purchasing fabric. I have a multitude in there, but the sizing for it is very specific. So I need to cut a piece of 32 count white even weave that I have in there, because I've got like 3 meters in there. And I need to dye it for the stitch along. So I'm super excited. One of my color cascade fabrics would have worked, but the border would just be way too tight for me. And I'm pretty sure the cuts I have, I literally would not have a border on one side. So I'm just gonna cut my own fabric and dye it. So if that's done by next week, you'll see it. If not, it needs to be done before the 31st of October, because I'm pretty sure that's when the first part's coming out. Yeah, so that's all I've done. That's all I've got. That's all I've purchased. Yeah, that's all I've got. Let me know what you're stitching down below, if you've purchased anything, if you're doing spooky stitching. If you do like watching spooky stitching, go give a watch to Adelaide Stitches, and I'm pretty sure Peggy's, this is going to annoy me now. Hang on a second. Let me jump into my Instagram because I was messaging her. Peggy's Still Stitching. I'm like 90% sure Peggy's Still Stitching is also doing spooky stitching. So go give them a watch. They both have floss tubes. Yeah. Do all the YouTubey things, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.